Hey guys, Growlywald here, and today I will be making another tips on becoming rarer video because my last one wasn't very good because the tips were really simple. So in this video I will be including those tips plus adding more because I found when I was trying to watch my old video to get some tips from older me that it might help. But I watched it and I was like, oh my goodness, these are terrible tips. So I thought, why not make a new one? So here we go. The first tip is don't scam. It's not a good thing to do. It's very bad stealing other people's items and it'll make people not like you. So you'll end up having like no friends. So just stay away from scamming because that is not a good option. The next one is don't beg for items, because it just annoys the person who has the item you want. They're just going to leave or block you or ignore you, and then they're not going to give it to you. So just don't beg because it's just not going to help you at all. Okay, so the next tip is that you shouldn't act desperate when you want an item because people will take advantage of you because of that. If they see that you really want an item, then they're going to go and try to make you overtrade for it. Okay, so this one works for me. So if I have a certain item in mind that I really want, I'm going to go up to a person and ask them what for that item if they have it, instead of waiting for somebody to trade me that item, because you have more of a chance getting it if you go and ask somebody for it. But if you don't know what you want and you just want to see what trades you get, put an item on trade and say trade attempts for this item. And that works if you don't know what you want. If you know what you want, go up to a person and say what for your item. Okay, so this next one is one even I need to work on. But it's know your rares. I'm pretty terrible with smaller betas and the really big ones. I'm good around dragon wings and butterfly and stuff and the stuff I have. But I need to know my rares better. So you need to know your rares in order to do really good trading. And I admit that I have not made the best trades, and I wish I had known my rares better. So that is a very helpful thing to know. Okay, so this next one is a problem I have a lot. I'm very hesitant with trading bigger items because it makes me really nervous, and a lot of people get nervous about that too. So what I usually do is go to multiple trusted buddies about this and say, is this trade fair? And I will listen to their advice. If they say it's fair, then I would consider doing it. If they say it's not fair, then I won't do it. Okay, so the next tip is try your best to not get unwanted items because they're really hard to trade. I remember I was stuck with one time and it took me like a few weeks or maybe even a month to trade it. So I'm just saying that you should try and not get those items. If you have any questions on if something's unwanted, you should ask a buddy, or you can comment in this video, and if I don't know the answer, then just wait for somebody else to see your comment and respond. But if you like an unwanted item and you want it, then go for it. If you like it, then that's up to you to decide. Okay, so this next tip is really important. Be careful if you're about to accept a trade that might be under. I remember that I had gotten traded a yellow beehive hairdo for my green boa a year ago. I accepted that trade, and I had no idea that the beehive hairdo was not worth as much as my boa. It was worth like a feather tail, or a low-colored feather tail, I mean. And my boa was green, and it was really rare at the time, and that was a horrible trade on my part. So if you're unsure if a trade is under, then tell the person that you'll think about the trade and ask a buddy. Alright, so let's talk about the tricky subject that is promos. I'd like to start off by saying I don't like promos very much myself. I don't care if you do because that is totally fine with me. It's like, if you like promos, that is fine and that's cool. So I just want to say that the rarity of them drops extremely fast. I remember the day the alpha armor came out, some of my buddies were getting and trading wind-up keys for alpha armor. It was really crazy. And then, like, a few days later, they're worth a boa, or less than that. And then they're worth raccoon tails, and then they're worth dragon wings. And I think at the moment, they're worth a little more than archer hats. I think if you traded, like, a forest gauntlet and an archer hat, you could get it. So that is what I think about promos. And if you are interested in getting a promo, I would wait until the rarity of it has leveled out and is staying about the same, instead of getting it the day it comes out, because you'll end up finding that you have overtraded a lot for what they're going to be worth in a month. Okay, this is the last tip of the day. Don't waste your time asking for unreasonable overtrades, because nobody's going to trade it to you and it's just a waste of time. Okay, thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, don't be afraid to leave your questions in the comments and I will try my best to answer them. Okay, so I just wanted to add that these tips have worked for me in the past and I hope they'll work for you as well. But anyways, bye!